Libra, hi. So this is going to be a reading from March 28th through April 3rd. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there's an extended at the end of the video. You can check out all the info about that in the description box below if you want. Now let's see, Libra. Let's see. Okay, the overall energy for the reading, the Seven of Wands. It's coming in a little different than usual. For me, the Seven of Wands usually comes in as fighting, but it's kind of having to determine if it's fighting against or fighting for. And in this case, it looks like you're kind of fighting for or trying to fight for something. But we'll see. In the recent past, the Ace of Wands, the Justice card, the Tower. Really wanting to seek justice in a situation, seek balance in a situation, but it kind of seems like almost a little bit pushy, like at all costs. It's got to be right, you know, kind of thing. I don't know. It seems a little forceful, but we'll see. In the current situation, the Empress, the Nine of Swords, the Star. This is the path where you're pursuing something that means quite a lot to you, something that you're wishing for really, really bad. But it's a painful kind of pursuit by what I'm getting. So it's not an easy path. And usually when we desire something quite big, it can get painful along the way, you know. So it's not surprising here. It definitely speaks to your soul, whatever it is you're pursuing here, though. I don't know. In the immediate future, the Magician, the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Swords. Manifesting good stuff. Whatever it is you're manifesting here, it's bringing in good energy. It's bringing in quite clear and loving kind of energy. So it's like, let's say you're putting something out in the universe, you're trying to manifest something, and you're not necessarily getting the manifestation directly, but the energy is building up to it. They feel quite good. They feel like they're going somewhere good. So I don't know what this is, but it's feeling good. Now let's clarify. Let me clarify the Seven of Wands. What is it that you're looking at? There's nobody there. There is somebody there, and you know that. Seven of Wands. You get the Five of Wands, the Judgment card, the Nine of Pentacles. There is a little bit of a harsh kind of, you know, when you want something, you desire it, you're fighting for it, there's all sorts of energies going at play when you really desire something. And not only do you desire it, you're actually going for it. There's a whole lot of determination, there's a whole lot of even fighting with you along the way. There's a whole lot of that going on, but it's this one comes in a little bit pushy, a little bit like, roar, I'm gonna make it happen. Whatever happens, I don't care. You know, not to that extent, just a little bit of an edginess of that. It's part of what shapes you up to be who you are. It's definitely on the right path. It might create conflict around you. It might create, you know, people looking at it and not necessarily interacting to it or reacting to it in a positive way necessarily, which doesn't concern you, but it does brush off of your energy. So that's where it's like, okay, what you have within there, it's coming out. And you may not have positive feedback all the time, but this one is kind of almost stirring things up extra, more than they need to be stirred up, you know? So I don't know what is in there. Could be a little bit of a force, could be a little bit of a, I'm hurt, and I want to get to this, whatever this is, and I want to make it happen, even though, you know, I haven't really solved some of my pain through it yet. So I don't know. Just as a precaution, it might create some, I gotta move you, baby girl, because you're sitting on Libra's recent past. We can't be sitting on Libra's recent past. Ooh, my purr. You're purring instantly. I pick you up, I do this, you purr. Yeah. Let's see, Libra. Let me do the... She wants to sit on your recent past. What can I do? Let me do the Justice card. I'll have to work with it. For the Justice card, you get the Strength card, the Sun, the Page of Swords. Okay. Okay, so you were pursuing happiness here in a particular situation. Now, the thing is, and that could be the key, in the past there, even though the possibility would have been for happiness within the situation, it feels like you didn't do, well, you didn't put in enough energy, or at least in the way that you perceive it. You look at it and it's like, if I would have done more, I would have gotten this. So maybe that's what's pushing you to do more now in your pursuit towards your desire, basically. So maybe from the lack of whatever may have happened in the past, you're extra giving now. You know, it's like, you know what, I'll give a whole lot more to compensate for what I didn't give in the past. Okay, so it's starting to tie up in there for a little bit. Let me see what this is, the Tower. Yeah, it kind of comes hand in hand, because I didn't give enough, then it all went to hell. So this time around, I'm gonna give 3 times more. You know, kind of try to find that middle ground, because there is one. So let me see here for the Tower. You get the Fool, the 8 of Wands, the Queen of Swords. You may have actually given enough there. I see you giving, and I see you following what you felt, you know, guided to do in the situation, to give in the situation. Now, the receiver end. Are you sure that was the right place to give? You know, because I feel like your perspective is on you here. It's like putting yourself down for not doing enough, for not giving enough, for not blah, 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 blah. The receiving end of it. How was that during your giving? Were they receiving? Were they giving back? Were they, what was going on in there? You're kind of picking it up from the lack of what you gave, which, by the way I see it, there is none, and trying to compensate in the current situation by giving a whole lot more. Let's do the Empress in the current situation. King of Pentacles, 5 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles. Okay. You're growing in the material world here. I feel like maybe that's where you're aiming at. Maybe there's some sort of growth happening tied up to your stability. You are growing. You are looking a whole lot different than you did in the past, but you're still kind of caught up in the past. You're still kind of trying to go back to the place in the past where it didn't work out, where you didn't necessarily grow. You know, not that you weren't, that you were, what do you call it? The opposite of growing. Shrinking? No, I don't know. Not that you were going in the opposite of direction of growth. Here, I found it. Something at least. But you were kind of stagnating at times in indecision. I don't know what to do. I don't know. And that didn't, you know, come through as growth for you. However, now you're showing me a place of growth. But you're still kind of hanging on to past situations that didn't allow you to grow. So what you're doing through all of this, and what's coming up a lot in this reading, is you're looking at your past, trying to learn from past mistakes, and overcompensating a little bit. You know, kind of being a little harsh with yourself. Whereas try to look at the circumstances you're dealing with too. Because it wasn't only you in there. And a lot of the times, yeah, we did give, we did have this, we did have that, we did put up a lot of, or put out there a lot of energies, but what was at the receiving end? You know, because it wasn't necessarily, if it wasn't a matching energy with you at that time, maybe it didn't respond in the proper way. And because of that, you may have taken it as, I failed, I didn't do enough. I don't know. I don't know if that was the case. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Sometimes it was the responding energy, basically. But you're still kind of carrying some things from the past with you that are trying to interfere in your current situation. Let me do the star in the current situation. The Queen of Wands, the Page of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. I don't know what this is. I have no idea what this is, but you're approaching this other energy, which could be anything. It could be a person, it could be a situation that you want to expand on, you want to grow. You're approaching it from a very passionate, even playful kind of place, which is a good energy. It suits you for this situation. And this energy is approaching you. It's going to meet you halfway, definitely. They're moving a little slower than you are, but we're still looking at the same timing from when you'll reach that halfway point. So it's looking like it's coming together quite nicely here, whatever this is. There is a little bit of pain, but the pain I feel like is attached to you still carrying some things from the past. And you possibly at times being a little harsh there with yourself even. Try to determine, because there's a time and a place where you maybe were in the wrong, maybe you were in the right, but whatever was responding to your energy wasn't, wasn't matching. So try to figure it out. And be fair with yourself, because I did see that sense of it's got to be fair. We'll make it fair. But even for you, Let's do the Magician in the immediate future. Page of Pentacles, King of Cups, Four of Cups. You can't manifest love and have disappointment attached to it. It doesn't work like that in manifestation. It's like me saying, oh, universe, I want love. Bring it to me, please. And then the next minute, it's like, where the hell is it? Why is it not here? What the hell is going on? You know what, universe? I don't want it. Take it away from here. Because, if it's not coming right now, then what's the point? No. You manifest love. You put it out there. You don't wait for it. You don't have a stopwatch for it, or you shouldn't. It doesn't work like that. You're either that, or you're manifesting love from your own experience, which at times maybe was disappointing. And you're like, you know what? I want love. But you still carry the energy of disappointment without even realizing that you do. And the universe kind of gets it like that. Oh, you want love? But you want love that's going to disappoint? Here you go. You may not be aware of the sense of disappointment that you have over love. So that may be something that you may want to take a look at, because it's there in your manifestation. Let me see the Knight of Cups in the immediate future. The Chariot, the Four of Pentacles, the Emperor. Love does show up, and love does show up from every corner of everywhere. I'm not sure if you're seeing it. You're showing me you're hanging on to a specific person, energy that can be just that. Otherwise, if it's love that, this love that you're hanging on to may be pink in color. If another love shows up and it shows you a little bit of green, it's like, no, that's not it. But it's the same energy. No, it has a different color. What are you talking about? It's the same energy. Different color. No. Has to be that pink. No. Because I see love coming, bombarding you almost from every corner, but you're like, if it's green, you're not even going to see it. And unless it's pink, you're going to turn around, So, I don't know. It's really up to you how you want to receive love, what you want to do with it. Let's do the Knight of Swords in the immediate future. You get the Ten of Cups, the Six of Cups, the Knight of Swords. There is a soul connection coming your way. So one of those situations of love that's shown up that may be green and not pink. One of them is the soul connection that is coming in, is entering. You might start to see it, even if it's not pink. What can I say? It might, I don't know. It's coming in. It's coming. definitely. And I don't know. It's really up to you how you're gonna respond to it. I see a response here, but it's kind of showing up split 50-50. Either you're gonna go for it or really against it. So it's gonna be hard to tell. This is really you having to figure this one out for yourself. So the energy is available in both ways. It depends on which one you grab. Let's see what the universe has. And I know it's like, well, you didn't help me out. Well, no, I'm not supposed to. It's really up to you. You know, you're supposed to help yourself in this decision. From the universe, you get the Six of Wands, the Judgment, the Sun. Whatever you decide, if it makes you feel any better, it's going to be the right choice. And now you probably really want to hit me, really? Yeah, it feels like it's a good choice. You know, you're going to see it as, okay, this was meant to happen in this way. Eventually, you're going to get to that conclusion. But it does come here from the universe, which is kind of working with me on this one, that whatever decision you make around it, I mean, the universe is giving you the happiest card in the deck. So it's going to turn out to be a good one, whatever decision that is. That sucks because it came in like that. I don't think I've ever had it split. It's like half. Either this or this. Choose. Man. But you're going to know. I'm sure you're going to know when you're going to deal with the situation that definitely is trying to come in. So that's it. That's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.